5 best pixellab editing tricks you must know. Image or background editing trick. Now, let's say you are starting a design and you want to use a background. So I'll quickly pick a picture from my gallery to see how to edit a background or picture. So once you click this icon, then you import from gallery. Pick your image here. So this is the image we want to edit or use for our background. Then you can pick the size you want. Let's say it's a square flyer, 443 by 443 as a default size. Now you can edit this background using pixellab with these little or small options that is being provided. So if you can look at this, you are going to see something like a lighted stick. If you click that, you have several options there. Under it, you scroll to brightness. You reduce the brightness or you increase the brightness. So if you reduce the brightness, you can also go to your hue. Then you scroll and you have something different from what you have been having before. So this slight change can even give you another effect on this our background. So another thing you should note is that if you are using a background, there is something you can do, like using another shape to cover it up. If you cover up, then you place it at the center like I've done here. You see it's now white, but it's not the end. You go to color. After adding color to the background, let's say you had red, you can now go to opacity, then you reduce. If you reduce or increase, it will give you something like this, in which you can start your design on. It will give that background a special feel. Then you can even change the color of your square that you have there already, and that will give you something different as well. So that's this shape, this icon. Then you go to color, you can have several colors, several colors, several colors, several colors, even white, black, or any color you want to use depending on what you want as your background. So that's a tip for creating a different background. Can you see? Adding a layer of color on your selected background and reducing the opacity can give you something different. Can you see? So that's another way of editing your background. Trick number 2: color picking from images. To pick a color from an image, this is what you need to do. Import the image you want to use, like a PNG image. Now let's say you have import your image like this and you want to pick color from it. Now let's type a text. Let's say you want to say read. Now let's say you want to pick color. You just select the text like this and go to color. Instead of picking your color, you go to this option here by clicking this button, addition button here. So once you click that addition button, you'll be able to see options like pick color or edit the color code, X code here. But what we are doing is to choose the color picker option, this one here. Once you select it, then you can go ahead to pick the image you want to pick color from, and let's say it is this yellow that you are picking the color so as to make the perfect color selection. Then once you move the direction of your circular bar or circular mouse notation here, you click this arrow, then you click OK. Can you see? So sometimes it can be dull, then it is still possible to move your direction of color to the front part and then select OK. Can you see? Trick number 3 is the long shadow test. Long shadow test can be created with ease. Select the text and then go on downward to 3D test. For you to create a long shadow test, you select 3D test and activate. Once you activate, then you can now start using the depth. But before doing that, you can rotate your test like this. Now can you see? So even here you can select option like the direction you want it to go. So all this Y rotation, S and Z can be used. Yeah. Now you can then darken it and increase the length of the text. So once you write that, you can proceed. Can you see? So once you copy that same text, you can use that effect on the next text you want to write. You can adjust where you have it. So this is how to create a long text. Trick number 4, transparent text. If you want a transparent text effect, this is what you are going to do. Very simple, but you have to listen to the instruction. Now don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. You can drop your questions in the comment section. Now let's go. This text is already selected, so I'll go to color. Once you select color, you select the addition button, then you move this last one to this place and select OK. The text look as if it has disappeared, but no. If you go to stroke and you activate stroke, can you see? So this text is now transparent. You can give it any color of your choice if you are doing this. So selecting a color for your text will make it transparent and look as if you are seeing the picture behind it. So here the stroke width, I mean this one, can be used to adjust the stroke depending on how you want it. I can still write any other thing I want on this design, even if I copy most of it on it like this. I can still have something meaningful. So these things are simple. You just need to be creative about it. Trick number 5 is about creating mockup with pixellab. Import the mockup template into your pixellab by selecting the image as a background. So you click from gallery. After selecting from gallery, pick the image. Make sure your mockup is available for use before creating it. Now this is it. You import the logo directly into your pixellab by selecting this icon. So you import guys and place it by the part you want. This logo is not standing right, then you have to go to this option, scroll down, you go to perspective. Once you select perspective, you can now adjust the movement or the logo should be. Enable it first, then you can now adjust to what you want.